Welcome to the circus tour, where me and buddies try and kill stuff, but most of the time it's just a circus.
I'm standing guard.
We slept in the truck last night.
Range. I can't. 40.
He came in and I shot him, and that's the story.
Good morning. It's October 3rd, and we are deer hunting again. We've had a fun last couple of days. We're October 1st. I took out the traditional archery equipment, had a close encounter with a nice buck. I would have shot with a recurve, but I'm not going to shoot that buck with the compound, which we've got with us today. And then yesterday, we had a really fun time with my son sitting on the ground again with the recurve in hopes of just shooting a doe. He got to experience a whole bunch of deer in the field and took a little nap and played with his toys and all that, so the last 2 days of season have been really fun. And with today being the 3rd, I hope that we kill something. That's the best simplest best thing I could say. And the sun doesn't come up for another hour, so I'll see you then. Well, it's been pretty good so far. Still got an hour or so left, 2 left maybe. Depends what kind of movement we see before we climb down. Still hoping one of the big boys comes by. We've seen the 1.5s, the 2.5s, now we need the 3.5s. Or 4.5s if there's any of them around. Shoot for the stars, 10.5s, I don't know. That nice buck was a hard pass. He's a funky buck. Split G2. He's got that, I don't know, like turkey base of his antler, plus a split brow on the one side and the other side symmetrical. So I'm guessing from last year he was one that had a messed up side. Who knows? I think he's only a 2-year-old. But I'm hoping tonight we're gonna climb down here pretty quick. Check some raccoon traps, because set some with the kids last night. And then get some work done. Get suited back up, and I'm hoping I'm gonna film my dad tonight. I'll bring my bow. But I think I'm gonna film him kill something. So hang around. That's coming up.
It is now 4:15. Had a good morning. Now we're gonna even have a better afternoon. The kids said good luck, Dad. So, sitting with Dad tonight. He's gonna kill something, and then I'm gonna kill something. And that something could be a squirrel, could be a coyote, could be a big buck. I don't know what else there is. But yeah, just about getting to head out. 78 degrees right now, so heading out a little early, but we all got to get set up and get positioned, because this is only the second time I've ever hunted with my dad in a tree, so we got to remember what we're doing. All right, we're pretty well all set up now. I'm talking to the camera. Dad's in front of me in his tree stand, where I was this morning, straight back that way, so if that one funky buck comes back through, I'm thinking Dad's gonna shoot it, but we'll see what happens. There's been a lot of good bucks moving through early season, just trying to mark out their territories, so we're just trying to sit over a scrape more than anything. Edge of a food source, on a scrape, coming out of bedding to food, kind of a pinch point here along the edge of a field. All the good things coming together. Now we just need a big one.
These might spar out there. I think there's 3 bucks out there, 3 little bucks. Oh yeah, they're getting feisty. Get at it.
We need all of these. No platform yet, so we're gonna use the Onyx. A year ago today was the day I shot my buck last year, my biggest Michigan buck so far. And I think we deserve a repeat of that this year. We've had a really fun time the last 3 other days other than today. Today is the 4th of October, and first 2 days of hunting was with traditional gear on the ground. One night with my son. Yesterday, broke the compound back out. Passed probably the nicest buck I've ever passed before in hopes of getting one of the 3.5-year-olds, which we did see last night with Dad, and we're making a move on the activity and the patterns we saw yesterday. So they fed through a flat of oaks about 100 yards away from me and Dad were sitting. Wind has switched. There's no stand to make a move on them, so we're hanging and hunting. We are going to be up close and personal. We should be able to shoot the field edge if it's not too thick and into the oaks. Hope for the best, basically. Michael should be pulling in here any minute. if the big 9 comes out, which is the main one I want to get out, I'm taking first shot. If any of the other bucks that he gets excited about comes out, he gets that shot. I think I can hear him. Yeah, there he is, right there. So let's go get something. Well, we're both up in the tree now at least, but we've still got another 5-ish minutes of setting up. It's just a tough tree to climb. Starts from a main base, splits off into 2 dead branches everywhere. But it should blend us in. We gotta be close to 19, 20 foot up here. Where they should be coming from is last night is where they were feeding right through here, coming right down I mean, more than likely we're gonna be right on top of them. We've both got good shooting lanes. We should have plenty enough time to talk between ourselves on who wants to take the shot. If there's 1, 2, I don't know, who knows. Hopefully we see something.
Smoked. 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 Looked good. Looked really good, dude.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. What the heck just happened, dude? Just he went right back up in there. Oh, he just went down. Had to. Had to. We haven't been set up for more than 25 minutes. We were just talking about the buck I passed yesterday. Michael's like, I'd shoot it. And like 2 minutes later, it's like, here he comes. My legs shaking. Oh my god, dude. It's freaking awesome. 2 days of hunting, $2 down. They looked like their blood shot out when I first hit him. So where you stopped him, I couldn't see his head, but I could see his vitals. If I would have had this camera rolling, it would have been right on. Really? That's all right. That's no biggie. We haven't been set up for more than 40 minutes probably, just before 5. Took a while to get set up. 10 minutes just messing around here, and we seen the little buck come. We're like, sweet, you know, it's gonna be a good night. And 30 seconds later, Michael's like, here comes the funky buck. The one from yesterday morning. Smoked him. Pretty sure we heard him crash right over there. Now we just need to double, and it'll be great. Wow, dude. Nice job, dude. I need to get my shit together. Did you break it? Not going that far. Man, it sure looked like it buried. Must have hit the off shoulder. He's right up here somewhere. I can see his nose. I see dead highs in front of me. Yeah. So jeez.
Wow. That's awesome. You've got good mass, you've got wide. Wow, that's a
So how do your stories go?
yeah.
We were sitting there and he came walking right to us and I shot him and he ran over here and fell over. And
He
that was
died.
it.
Yeah, in the story.
Amen. I shot him. That's the story.
Really? Oh, how many points does it have?
14.
Holy cow!
Back in the back, too.
Look at all those things.
Oh my Another God. There. Isn't that crazy?
What the hell are you gonna hang this one?
You better tell your mother to get to building onto that cottage up there.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Tell Lori it's time.
Hey, the cottage is not nautical anymore.
So far, Michael has taken one in North Dakota. I haven't gotten anything in Montana. And then Michael, again, has gotten one at home here in Michigan. And I don't know if you guys caught it when he said it, but he's hunted 2 days and shot 2 bucks because that's literally what had happened for him so far up to this point in the season. I couldn't be happier for the kid. I've been hunting with him, taking him out since he's, I think, 10 years old, 11 years old. And it's the first time I was actually able to film him on a successful hunt. I talked about the last video, being happy for somebody else is so important for your own sanity, because if you can't find happiness in something that isn't just about you, you'll turn into the Grinch. October 4th is something special, at least the last 2 years. It's worked out its own way of seeing activity, then making a move for that day. So early season is really important. I mean, statistically speaking, early season is when the biggest bucks get shot. And it's because it's easy to pattern a big buck or a buck in general during that time frame. Like mentioned, the afternoon before, hunting with Dad, we saw all the activity 70 to 100 yards away from us. So we made that move the next afternoon, did a hang and bang, as they say, Moved 70 yards up towards where all that activity was, got up there about 20 feet, and it worked out quite well. I think the important thing here to take away from this is, said the same thing last year. Doesn't matter if you're in private or on public. If you see activity from deer in a certain location or on your camera or whatever, make that move as quickly as you can. 24 hours earlier, we saw all the activity right where we sat up 24 hours later. And at that point, we didn't know if the same deer would be coming through as 24 hours prior, but that's where all the activity was. I appreciate you all watching this. I don't know if there's anything else. Like, I was super glad at the end we were able to take it down to Grandma and Grandpa's, tying everything together with family and all that kind of stuff. There's so much to this stuff I'd like to dive in more with you guys, but I know most of you don't make it to the end of this video, and I know most of you don't want to listen to me ramble on about stuff. But if you do, hit some comments down below, and I can touch on stuff later. Next video coming up, East Coast, chasing sick deer and whitetail. And then after that, I think we're back home. Maybe we go to Indiana, and then back home, and then back to Indiana. I don't know. Something's coming up. Next video though, East Coast sick deer. Thanks for watching. Love you. Hugs and kisses.